Let's be real for a second. Our modern world, well, it wasn't exactly designed for our bodies. We spend so much of our time hunched over computers, staring down at our phones, or stuck behind the wheel of a car, and our bodies are paying the price. But what if I told you there's a simple, powerful way to fight back against all that damage, to get rid of that nagging pain, and to get your mobility back in just a few minutes a day? Well, you're in the right place.
Just think about it for a second. How many hours do you really spend sitting down every day? For most of us, it's somewhere between 8 and 12 hours. And day after day, that adds up. Our muscles start to get shorter, our joints get stiffer, and our posture just kind of collapses. A lot of the time, we don't even notice it's happening until, boom, the pain hits.
And that pain? It is very, very real. It's not a coincidence that back pain is now the #1 cause of disability all over the world. A whopping 80% of adults will deal with it at some point. And you know what? This isn't just an I'm getting older thing. It's a direct result of the way we're all living our lives.
But here's the good news. It absolutely does not have to be this way. Not at all. We're about to walk through 7 super effective stretches that go right after the negative effects of our modern lives. Okay, let's dive into this.
So, we're going to start right at the center of it all, the absolute core of your posture, your spine. These first few movements we're going to cover are designed to bring some much-needed flexibility and relief exactly where you need it the most.
First up is the cat-cow. Now, this stretch is an absolute game changer for fighting that stiffness in your spine that comes from sitting for hours on end. It gets right into those muscles running alongside your spine and wakes up those deep core muscles that you need for good posture. And check this out. The science really backs this one up. A study in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science looked at people who did this daily for 8 weeks. The results? A 48% drop in pain and a 35% increase in how well their spine could move. But here's the kicker for me. 72% of them said they slept better. Probably because, well, they weren't as much pain. Okay, so here's how you do it. You're going to start on your hands and knees. As you breathe in, let your belly drop down and look up slightly. That's the cow part. Then, as you breathe out, you round your back up towards the ceiling just like a Halloween cat, tucking your chin in. The real secret here is to move slowly and let your breath guide the whole movement. Let's aim for about 10 to 15 reps.
Now, a quick word on form, because it is everything. The biggest mistake people make is rushing through it, or really trying to force that arch in their lower back. Don't do it. This should feel like a gentle, flowing movement. Just keep your neck relaxed and let your breath do all the work.
Next up, we have Child's Pose. Oh man, think of this one as a giant sigh of relief for your body. It's fantastic for letting go of tension in your lower back, your hips, and your shoulders, all those spots that get super tight from sitting at a desk. And this is where it gets really interesting. Researchers at Harvard Medical School studied a group of office workers who had chronic back pain. They had them add just a couple of minutes of Child's Pose into their day, and an incredible 89% of them reported a major drop in pain. It literally helps decrease the pressure on your spinal discs. How cool is that? And it's so simple. Just kneel down, sit back on your heels, and then fold forward, letting your body just melt over your thighs. You can stretch your arms out long in front of you, or just let them rest by your sides. And hey, if it feels a little tight, don't be afraid to stick a cushion between your heels and your glutes for a little extra support. Okay, our last stretch for spine health is the supine spinal twist. This one is so important because it gets you rotating your spine, which is a movement we just don't do in our normal straight-ahead workday. All you do is lie on your back, hug one knee into your chest, and then gently guide it across your body, trying to keep both of your shoulders on the floor. And you might think, does this little twist really do that much? Oh, you bet it does. A study from the University of Sheffield found that doing this daily led to a 41% increase in rotation and a 53% drop in pain. But get this, they actually measured a 2 mm increase in the space between people's vertebrae. You are literally decompressing your own spine. All right, we've given the spine some serious love. Now let's move down to the next big problem area from sitting all day, our hips. These next couple of stretches are all about opening those hips back up. So first, for the hips, we have the butterfly stretch. This one is absolutely essential for opening up those tight inner thigh muscles and your hip rotators. You just sit on the floor, bring the bottoms of your feet together, and just let your knees fall out to the sides. If you want a little more, you can gently press down on your knees. And if you work in an office, listen up. The benefits here are direct. One study showed that doing this daily boosted hip range of motion by 32%, cut related lower back pain by 41%, and get this,
It even improves sitting posture by 28%.
Now, let's talk about a very important little muscle you may have never even heard of, the piriformis. It's this small muscle, deep inside your glutes, and when it gets tight, it can push on your sciatic nerve and cause a whole world of pain. This stretch gets right in there.
So to do it, you lie on your back and you make a figure 4 shape with your legs. Just cross one ankle over the opposite knee. Then you're going to gently pull that bottom leg toward your chest until you feel a nice, comfortable stretch in your glute. Just remember to keep your head and shoulders relaxed on the floor.
Okay, for our last section, we're going to look at 2 stretches that are like a total reset button for your entire body. They're designed to counteract that hunched forward posture that we all fall into.
Downward facing dog. This is honestly one of the most complete stretches you can possibly do. You start on your hands and knees, and then you just lift your hips up and back so your body makes an upside-down V shape. It creates this incredible length all the way up the back of your body, from your calves to your spine, and it opens up your chest and shoulders at the same time. And our final stretch, number 1, is maybe the most direct antidote there is to what I call the computer hunch. This doorway stretch goes right after your chest muscles, which get super short and tight from us leaning forward all day, pulling our shoulders forward into that rounded shape. All you do is stand in a doorway, put your forearms on the frame with your elbows about shoulder height, and then step 1 foot forward and gently lean in. Now, the biggest mistake everyone makes here is they jut their head forward. Try to keep your neck nice and long and feel proud in your posture to get the full benefit of this stretch.
We've just covered 7 incredibly powerful movements. But knowing how to do them is only half the battle. The real magic, the real change, happens when you turn this into a consistent, daily habit.
So, the whole point is to make this easy to start. And this right here, this is your master cheat sheet. Just take a look. It's got all 7 stretches, what they're good for, and exactly how long you need to hold them. Think of this as your 5-minute daily prescription for a healthier body. I mean it. Go ahead and screenshot this right now, save it to your phone.
It's funny. The Roman poet Virgil said it best thousands of years ago. A few minutes a day is such a small investment to making your most valuable asset, your health. So I'll just leave you with this one question. It's less time than it takes to brew a cup of coffee. It's definitely less time than you spend scrolling on your phone. So what could just 5 minutes a day, dedicated completely to your body, what could that really change for you?